Republicans, understandably, I think we're pretty skeptical going into today. The president did make it clear that he's willing to urge the Senate to pass legislation using a tactic that would only require the votes of 51 Democrats. And listen very briefly to what Senator Lamar Alexander said.
We'll have to renounce jamming it through in a partisan way. And if we don't, then the rest of what we do today will not be relevant.
I mean, David, doesn't he have a point? If the president is prepared to ram it through with just Democratic votes, a simple majority, does that not undermine his claim to be seeking a solution that both parties really, truly can support?
Campbell, I would say a few things about that. One is both the House and the Senate have passed the major health care reform bills, and what has been discussed is using the reconciliation process to deal with some issues that have arisen from those bills. But every single Republican senator in that room, I believe, has cast votes for reconciliation, including for the largest tax cut in history that dwarfed this legislation. And every major piece of health care reform in recent years has been done through that process.
But you don't think that there's real danger? I guess just for such a major, massive policy change like this is going to be, you know, that if this were to pass, it would be life-changing, groundbreaking, obviously, for a lot of people, for both parties and for, frankly, Congress. Doesn't that make this a little bit different?
I think the American people believe in the principle, as was articulated by many Republicans on many issues along the way, in majority rule. All they want is an up or down vote, and they want to move on. Let's have a vote. Let's finish this debate. Let's have an up and down vote. Let's not use procedural blocks to keep us from having an up or down vote. I think the American people say, you know what? Let the vote be held. Let the majority rule, and let's move on.